Hey everybody, this is Mike Crow, and this is Driving Inspector Success number 51. All right. I had started these last year, and I've just been having so much fun with them. And I was talking with somebody just yesterday, and I was reminded how much I show up in places that people don't expect or that surprises them. And the truth is, so does Jonathan, so does Krista, so does my wife, Susan. We show up in places that people go, why are you there? For instance, I probably went to no less than 6 events and mastermind meetings last year that the average person went, why did you go to Orlando again? And I didn't even go to Disney, why did you go to Atlanta? Why did you go to Virginia? Why did you go to California? It just surprises me how people contain themselves and stay boxed in places that don't truly give them the ability to see the bigger picture. For instance, one of the things that I signed up at least 3 of my people to do was to go to AI trainings and see what the AI is doing out there and what it's becoming, and how to put in AI agents, okay? Interesting, they're calling them agents, as if they're people that will do work for you. That's the good news, bad news. I mean, the good news is that AI is literally going to make all of our lives easier. It already makes mine incredibly easier in so many ways. The other downside is if you don't pay attention to AI, it is literally going to mess up your entire life and or the lives of people that you love. We have probably at Mission 26, and by the way, if you're not showing up there, that might be a really good thing to think about, mission26.com, right? If you're not showing up there, you're going to miss out on the fact that we're going to be talking about AI no less than 4 times. We have people that are using AI in so many different directions, so many different ways, that it is mind-boggling. And I'm very blessed because my youngest daughter, youngest son are very much involved in the whole AI world and what some of the things that are coming there. But every time I turn around, somewhere I'm going, somebody goes, ooh, and here's what you can do with AI. I'll just give you a silly thing. I woke up in the middle of the night the other night. That happens when you get older. I had a lot of stuff running on my brain. And one of the things that's been running on my brain is there's these, a series of songs that I wanted to write. And so I went out and opened up ChatGPT. And by the way, I have a conversation with mine. I don't just type. And mine, I have named her Lucy, okay? And I said, Lucy, I would like to know how to write a song about this. And I had already written some of the lyrics and some of the pieces, and so I put that into ChatGPT. And Lucy basically took me step by step by step how to go on to another AI and pull in the lyrics and tell it what kind of music I wanted. And I sat there and listened to the song that I had created. And for me, it's an emotional song, and I was moved by it. Now, for me, that song was very important to me, about things that I go through in life and people that I meet and people that I see doing things. It's just so amazing. Which brings me to another slightly but completely different thing. I do some watching of stuff on Netflix. And Disney Plus. I love Disney Plus. And right now there's a show on Disney Plus called Pole to Pole. So it's really the North Pole to the South Pole, or the South Pole to the North Pole. It's being narrated by Will Smith, who's absolutely one of my all-time favorite actors. He's going through all of these pieces about challenging himself and how the world has all these amazing, creations out there. And it's been so much fun to watch. And the last episode I watched, he was in Bhutan, of all places. And yes, I had to go look it up on a map, and some of you know it's right there next to India, and right there next to China, and right there next to the Himalayas and all that. So congratulations. I don't normally keep all that information in there. I knew it was over there somewhere, but I just didn't understand exactly where. And one of the things he was going to Bhutan about was that it is considered, those people are considered to be some of the happiest people in the world. And he was going, okay, why are these people happy? And it was so interesting because me and my wife, Susan, we watched it together. And one of the things that we realize is that we do so much in our lives, hers and mine and my children and even my dad and his wife. And we do so many of these things that bring happiness and joy into our lives. And one of the number one things was having a purpose, having a meaning in your life. And that was one of the big things. And of course, they went through stress and they went through, exhilaration. And Will said that when he was younger, he thought that money, sex, and power would make him happy. And I hear that, I've heard that my entire life. And one of the things that they went through was basically similar to what I would call a near-death experience. Well, I had a near-death experience when I was like 30-something. And it changes you. Because when you're 30, you think you're going to live for a long, long time. I'm double that age now, okay? And I realize that, of course, maybe if I'm lucky, maybe I have another 40 years left. And I hope that they're good years. But I think the sooner you have a near-death experience, the sooner you realize what's really important in life. And so having a meaning, having a purpose is really incredibly important. And I'm going to tell you that one of the things that he said once he got to the end was, it's not about I, it's about we. And I went, yes, I'm so glad somebody is saying this. Somebody especially as important as Will Smith, and as well known and as well recognized as Will Smith. And it's one of the reasons that I have created MIC. And it started out as the Millionaire Inspector Community, and then it became the Mastermind Inspector Community. And then I turned that over to the members, and I helped my wife through her parents passing on. And now I have reignited this as my Inspector Community. So MIC lives and grows and does some amazing stuff. And one of the greatest parts of this whole thing is how we get to share with people. Because one of the things I love to say is be successful and be around those that are successful. Be around those that are happy. Be around those that understand that there's more to life than just money. Be around those people that understand that there's more than just power. Be around those people that understand how important family is and how important faith is, how important fitness is, and dare I say how important having some fun is, right? And so I work through all of those. Those are my high five. At the top of the list is family, and then faith, and then financial, and then fitness, and then fun. And so when you get and you understand that, it changes everything. The challenge is, even for like Will Smith when he was young, and most people that I run into, they're all thinking about how important money is. And by the way, money makes all of those things easier and less complicated for most people. And sometimes money makes it even more difficult because, as Will said, it's almost like a drug. You know, the more you have, the more you want. And some people are just never satisfied. I've always said that people are more important than money. It's one of the reasons I don't have a ton of money in the bank, which I could, because I take that money and I reach back out because I want to help as many people as I can. We're going to be helping those people at Mission 26 this year. You're going to see, I know we have at least 3, and I think we have a 4th, Better Your Best contestant that is going to be sharing from stage how their business grew from like 4 or 5 inspections a month to like 400 a year. All right. They're going to be sharing their story, talking about how putting the right systems into place changes everything. And we're going to have a lot of fun. I love having some fun about this. And this isn't all just about the information that you're going to get there. This is about the transformation that you're going to have when you're there. And when you show up, you're going to understand how important all of this is and how much your life isn't just about the money. It's also about your family. It's also about your marriage. It's also about, the people's lives that you touch. And it's about staying fit. It's about having fun in life. All of that starts when you show up with the right people in the right places. So go to mission26.com. Come join us this year. By the way, I'm so confident about this that when you go out to the website, mission26.com, I give you better than a 200% guarantee that this will be life-changing for you. And by the way, if it's not, we just refund your money plus a bonus on top just for showing up. I haven't, by the way, had to pay that out in like 10 plus years because people come and they start realizing that the systems are there. The information is there. But even more importantly, they walk through a door and they realize transformation to a better life, to a happier life is there. And I want to personally invite you to come join us. Please, mission26.com. You don't want to miss this. And it will be one of those moments in history where you go, wow, that was a tipping point for me and from where I was to where I'm going. And you're going to hear that from a lot of people because we probably have over 20 plus speakers from stage. They're going to share how they did this and how they did that and what it meant to them and how their family is there and all these other things. You get to have all of that when you show up the right place. So like I said, I travel all across the country. I travel to foreign countries. I travel to friends. I travel to members. And one of the things that I discover is that a lot of times it's not what you do, but how you do it. And maybe even more importantly, why you do it. So guys, be successful and be around those that are successful. Come join us at Mission 26. So go out to mission26.com and get signed up. I think I've asked them to postpone the early bird pricing for just a little bit so that you could see this video. You know, there's that old joke, I'm waiting for a sign. Well, here's your sign, okay? Come join us. I guarantee you it's going to change everything you probably thought about. And or better, maybe, it's going to confirm everything you've thought about how and why to be successful. Well, this is Mike Crow, Driving Inspector Success, number 51. Show up where it matters. Show up where it counts. Show up and be around other people that are working on being successful too. Hey, I'll talk with you again soon. Bye-bye.